Benjamin Franklin once said, "What is life if not answers to questions and questions to answers?"
Let's debate!
I don't think you really said that.
No, I don't think he
I
did.
made it
Hey, so once again, we are here to debate questions from a hat.
Yep.
And we once again want to thank Grandma Lois. Thank you so much.
The official debate hat.
That's what it is right here.
Yeah.
Inside are questions sent to us from our producers, making sure that we don't know what they are, but apparently you want us to debate more questions.
So what's going to happen is we will each take turn pulling one out. Oh, they're gone. And we will each take one side of an argument. We will have up to 2 minutes to make our case on each side, and then we'll have up to 1 minute to rebuttal.
Yep.
And then you will decide who wins by posting in the comments. Are we ready for our first debate?
We are ready.
Okay.
All right. You want to pick first?
Sure. Okay. Okay. In prison with the Apostle Paul, or in the fish with Jonah?
Wow. All right.
You want to pick a side?
I'm totally taking the prison.
Of course you are.
Here you go.
Okay. Okay.
All right. We'll start with prison.
Prison.
Paul.
All right. Here we go now.
First of all, you're going to get food that's going to be given to you from the guards. You're going to be able to sing worship songs with Paul. You're going to be able to hang out with Paul, who hung out with Christ on the Damascus Road. Here's a guy who's got a story to tell. Talk about a guy to sit there and take knowledge in from. Like he literally wrote like a lot of the New Testament. Not the complete majority, but a lot of the New Testament. So Paul's got a lot of wisdom. I would love to ask him questions about the Ephesians and the Galatians church and going over these things in Philippians. Well, guess what? He has a lot, probably more to say than what's written there on the scriptures. So yeah, at the same time, I'm not in a fish full of acid, and my bones the bones won't necessarily be brittle. My whole skin would be frying inside that fish. That would be miserable. You come out white and pasty, no hair. I already have no hair, but the fact that it would never grow back anywhere, that would be miserable. So yeah, in a prison, I'm okay with that. In fact, there are moments where he could have got out, and he got out several times. So I know I would get out eventually.
Oh, is that going to be it?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you will stop it there. That was about a minute 20 or so.
Okay. I probably could have gone, but
And I will argue why it is a much better situation to be in the fish with Jonah.
sure.
Okay.
Go.
First of all, you're already white and pasty, so that kind of negates that
That
point.
hurts.
Look, well, I don't want to dive too deep into the political stuff here, but let's not talk political. There is a prison reform issue. I don't really want to end up in prison. We've seen what can happen there. We know some of the injustices that have taken place. Not really the place I want to be. Plus, they're determining when you eat, what you eat, all of those things. Look, when you're in the fish, the buffet lies before you. Who knows what you're going to come? And it's going to be new every day. You know, one day you might get an old, can of tuna or something. Another day, there could have been a cargo ship that overturned, and it was full of White Castles and Twinkies. I mean, you never know what sort of delicious food's going to show up in there. On top of that, no one's telling you what to do. Now, I'm not concerned about acid or any of this sort of thing. Look, Jonah was in the fish 3 days. He was fine. I'm sure, if anything, it was like, he's been in a stressful situation. He's in a crazy storm, right? He's with these people he barely knows. He gets thrown into the middle of the sea. Like, that is scary stuff. I almost feel like that when the fish gobbles him up, he's like, oh, it's very quiet in here. It's quiet. I have time to think. I have time to reflect. I don't have prison guards certainly telling me when I can use the bathroom. I can use it anytime I want. I'm stuck here. I don't have to worry about that. So I think there's a lot less stress in that situation. And interesting, you got to diversify your taste. So you're going to maybe see things you wouldn't normally see. You're going to try foods you wouldn't normally have an opportunity to try. If you're taking a look on the positive side, I think there's a lot of benefits here that you simply aren't going to find in a prison.
Okay, just under 3 seconds left.
Okay.
I will rebuttal that. Are you ready?
Sure. 1 minute and go.
Well, if you want to think about prison reform in that, see now, if it's this time today, prison reform, at least you have hope. You know you're going to get out. If you're back in a fish and you've never heard of anybody coming out of a fish, there is no hope. If you second you're getting swallowed and you didn't know that there was an outcome here, if you were just talking about being in the fish, you're stuck. And there is no way out unless you're coming out the back end and you've already been digested. So it's a point about you're getting digested. Yeah, there may be a little bit of a surprise, a food that may be awaiting you, but you can't see it. It's dark. You don't have any matches. You can't start a fire in there. And the type of sounds you're hearing, oh, you're hearing sounds. There are sounds of rumbling and acid burning your flesh. So there's a lot of pain going on, where the pain may be brief at times in a prison. Just saying.
And that's time. About a second or two.
Okay. And here you go.
You're making a lot of assumptions here about what the conditions inside a fish are. Have you been inside one?
The only two people I know of have.
So, first of all, we can't make these assumptions about the sounds, the smells. For all we know, it's a spacious castle. How do we know how big this thing was? It could have been roomy. Maybe he swallowed a beach chair, and so Jonah is just kicking it the entire time. Look, I grew up in a place, in a small town where people were afraid to explore new things. I still know people that since their childhood have never left the town they grew up in, which means they've missed out in experiences and culture and learning. This is exactly that. Take an opportunity to stretch and grow and learn something new. That's what's going to happen when you're traveling the sea in a giant fish.
My first vacation is going to be going inside a fish.
Look, man, expand your horizons a little bit.
All right, post your comments below. We'll determine on who won that from your comments. Moving on to our second and last debate for the day. All right.
It's hard to top that one, man.
Producers, you guys are doing a great job with these questions. Here we go. This is a short one.
Okay.
Jurassic Park or Central Park? You get the pick.
All right, I'll take Central Park.
All right. All right.
All right. You will get 2 minutes.
Yep, and go.
Don't get me wrong, I love Jurassic Park. I've always loved Jurassic Park. I would consider it one of the classic movies of all time. That said, you're talking one franchise. Central Park has all of a sudden opened up to countless movies. How many movies have taken place there? You have movies that have been shot there that are dramas, that are comedies, that are family movies, that are scary movies. You have sci-fi movies that have been filmed in Central Park. You have Christmas movies filmed in Central Park. So you're talking about a little of everything. I love dinosaurs. Everyone loves dinosaurs. But let's not close ourselves off from the possibilities. You know, it's really a matter of imagination. It's seeing what's out there. I had the chance to go to Central Park very briefly before a flight, and you have from the little bridges to the walking paths to the people watching. Doesn't get much better than anywhere in the country than in Central Park. So the variety, the options, I really should have taken Jurassic Park on this debate, but. And it exists. It's real. And I live in a real world, not a made-up world. That's all I can do.
Okay. All right. You had 40 seconds left, but that's okay.
All right, here you go. 2 minutes and go.
Well, Jurassic Park, I mean, Matt's focusing on basically the movies. I mean, the fact that we've only seen just a small portion of what's coming out of Jurassic Park is breathtaking. Central Park's been around for a long time, but imagine what you actually see in there. Crime. There's nudity. There's weird things that are happening in that park. I mean, think of all the murders that have taken place there. That's horrendous. The shooting up, like I'm not talking about guns. That's things you're never going to get your eyesight back from that. There's bad things that have happened in Central Park. It can be beautiful. You may get different seasons, but if you're in Jurassic Park, you got a tropical island. Things are great there. People lived on Jurassic Park for a long time before the dinosaurs got loose, but they keep going back. Why? Because it's a great vacation spot. I mean, imagine the type of conditions you're going to see dinosaurs for the first time. Yes, they're scary, but you still want to see a dinosaur, right? Raise your hand if you'd like to see a dinosaur.
Time.
I got 2 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, I got that's 1
You
minute.
got 1 minute.
Yeah, all right.
That's on me.
Yeah, it's okay. So now you think of yourself, you get to see dinosaurs for the first time. Good dinosaurs, bad dinosaurs, big dinosaurs, small dinosaurs. You're learning things that we thought we would never learn before. And if you wanted to see more types of film, there's a cartoon series that's coming out. We're going to learn a different aspect of what took place in the island before the dangers took place. There was quiet times. And they want to go back. And what happens if they do escape? That means the whole world could become Jurassic Park. Wow. So we get to go back in time now. It's a time travel experience for the whole world. And I think it's just a learning experience. And there's so many teachers out there that want to learn, that want to keep teaching. We'll all be learning. Jurassic Park is, it's never ending. All right.
Okay. Yeah, that was my bad. Yeah, just
Yeah,
2
it's okay,
seconds
it's
right
okay.
there. All right.
All right, time to rebut.
Now we're rebuttaling.
Now
yes.
everybody,
Yes.
and you got 1 minute.
Okay, so if I heard you correctly, the biggest problem you had with Central Park was the crime and loss of life?
Yeah.
Do we need to recap Jurassic Park at all? Any of them? Okay, so that's simply not going to hold up. I have a feeling there was a lot more loss that took place on that island than in Central Park. Is there crime? Yes. Is there also beautiful family memories that can be made? Absolutely. Was Christmas saved in Central Park? You better believe it was when the Christmas spirit came back and they all started singing, and then Santa was able to power his sleigh once again. That's a positive note. None of this, volcano in the end and everybody's dying. This is something the family can enjoy, and you can all be a part of Central Park in the daytime.
Okay. That's the easy rebuttal.
Okay. Okay. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Here you go.
First of all, we've never seen Christmas in Jurassic Park yet because the film hasn't been made. Those were great times. Just ask Santa Claus. He has all of the answers for that. And then, look, not everybody died on Jurassic Park. People have escaped, man. And they keep coming back to the island because it is a paradise. Central Park's been around for a long time, and more people have died there. More crazy things have happened in Central Park. Why do you think they keep making movies about it? Yeah, they want to try to redeem it. Jurassic Park itself, it is a family-friendly place to go to when the island is safe. And when the island's not safe, just leave. It's fine. You can get back on. You can leave whenever you want. You know when a volcano's coming. You can feel the volcano trembling. So just get off the island. Period.
All right. I feel like I'm on another 30 seconds rebuttal, but I don't think I need it. I think everybody just rebutted it in your heads.
All right. It's time for us now to question everything.
Hey Matt and Aaron, we have a question for you.
What happens if you get scared half to death?
Twice!
All right. That is
Wow.
a great question.
Wow. Okay.
Well, first of all, you're still alive. Because if you get scared half to death the first time, that means you're half alive, right?
Okay.
Then you get scared again, but now you're a quarter alive.
Oh.
That's just math.
Okay.
So it starts with the half, and then you get scared half again. That's now you're left with the quarter of your life.
Mhm.
So you're still alive.
It's kind of like that philosophical concept, if you've ever heard, that you can't actually leave a room. You can only get closer and closer to the door and cut that space in half every
Yeah.
time. Same principle.
It is.
Same
It's like the
principle.
incredible shrinking man.
Yeah.
He keeps shrinking. The world keeps getting bigger, but he still stays alive. It's infinite.
It makes sense.
Mhm.
Makes a lot of sense. Thank you for joining us, and be sure to answer, if you have not yet, down in the comments who you think won those debates.
And subscribe below.
Or here, or is that we gonna put it like in the corner,
Did
or
they
do you
ever
wanna
put it right over our face?
like right here?
Hmm.